Welcome back, everybody. You're here with us on Cape Rugby TV. It's been a fantastic weekend. Kelly's in Silvertree. And big thanks to the guys there for opening the doors for us. And yeah, any club out there, you're welcome to send us your footage. In fact, next week we are going to be highlighting LC Shafir United. Romeo Adams and his team have been hard at work on their social media pages and making content. They're sharing it out there. They're putting together their graphics. They're interviewing their players. So we'll be highlighting LC Shafir. Who of course are, I think, sponsored by Freightmore. Have been sponsored by Freightmore for quite a long time now. But we're looking forward to seeing what else comes to us with. And of course, we'll keep on highlighting the clubs. Remember, you can send us your footage, and we're happy to put it on the show. All right, Jerome, Western Province were up against Free State. They played at the Cape Town Stadium. You were, of course, at the game. How much of an impact, before we look at the first half highlights, so before we talk about the game at all, don't give anything away. How much of an impact did the knowledge of knowing that they're playing at the Cape Town Stadium, because you were obviously with the team before the game, what was going on in their minds before the game?
Look, I think the whole week at the training, you could see the girls are excited, and everybody wanted to be part of that game because it's at Cape Town Stadium. I think it's the first time that a lot of them are playing there. And yeah, the whole week, like I say, was the coaches wasn't difficult because there was such a good vibe, and everything was, the training sessions was good, and they were happy. And yeah, obviously Saturday when they arrived at the field and like their eyes went open, they're in the change room, they're everywhere, so they really loved it.
All right, well then let's take a look at the first half here. We've managed to get some shared content. There we go, folks. Western Province women up against Free State. Jerome, I'm seeing some really amazing running rugby there. Good running rugby. Hands are going through the channels. And I'm going to come to Faisal just now and some of the ladies, of course, that he knows. But your thoughts on the game so far?
Yeah, look, one good thing about the girls now, I think they're getting used to the structure and they get used to the coaching. And you can see how they play. It's not like they just run all over the show, like from set pieces. They know where to strike and they know how to play. And obviously, with a girl like Voice there on the wings, he scored 3 tries. It's tough for Cheetahs to defend such space. But overall, I think the girls are understanding the sort of the structure now.
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head there, because I was going to ask you, what's the difference between what we were seeing 3 months ago, maybe, you know, of course, this is a brand new team for you guys. But what I'm seeing is not just the hands, you know, the ball moving through the hands, but I'm also seeing a good identification of space. I'm going to ask Faisal about some of the players in a second, but there seems to be a good identification of finding gaps and then getting the ball to go wide again.
Yeah, and I think one thing about this Western Province team is, like we always say, if you can keep the ball to 3-4 phases, then the rest of the other teams, they get tired or they just focus on 3 phases on defense. So Western Province try to keep the ball to 3-4 phases, right, and then the gaps open up. So they're used to that now.
Okay, yeah. Faisal, same question I suppose for you, but in a different manner. Looking at some of the ladies that are playing there, they've sort of come through your ranks.
No, definitely. I mean, I get shivers just looking at it, because I think, you know, the ladies have taken the opportunity that have been given to them. And like Jerome says, you know, the moment there's a bit of structure and they're starting now to understand what they need to do. So it's good to see, you know, the opportunities that have been given have been taken with both arms, hands. And I mean, like you mentioned, Boyce was part of the Rhinos training, and she's been here for a couple of weeks. So clearly shows, you know, especially with all the ladies, given support, you know, given the backing and that there, we definitely got a lot of gems out there that, you know, I think we can be proud of.
Yeah. Some of these skills, though, Jerome, is skills that you can learn, but some of the other stuff takes a lot of time to prepare. Like, for example, the speed that we were seeing there is not, you can polish your hand skills in the week or 2 before a game, but speed and strength takes a time to build up.
Yeah, look, that's why Tazwell, the strength and conditioning coach, after every training session, I mean, after an hour of hard work, he take them for speed work in endurance. So I think he's also doing well in terms of that, identifying that is what the girls need. Yeah. So they do a lot of running in between also,
Yeah. All right, folks, well, we've still got the second half highlights to show you. We'll do that in a second or so. Don't forget, of course, MChem 24-hour Pharmacy is on board with Cape Rugby TV, and MChem 24-hour Pharmacy has recently launched their IV clinic, and they've got a fantastic facility there. Here's a little video for you to take a look at.